face Elijah because he's got the flag behind him.
Is that fan causing anybody vertigo? Because when I look at it, it's making me sick.
No, it's fine for me. Stephanie's having a hard time connecting to audio. That's
Because she either A, needs to turn her cellular data on for Zoom, or she needs to get somewhere with Wi-Fi.
yeah. It's not connecting yet. Oh, there's Randy. Okay, so we have Randy. It's 1, 2, 3. So we're waiting on
Mike White.
Mike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mike White's it. But we also need Stephanie to connect to audio. Maybe one of the others there could do the dial-in number, maybe?
I think it would get echoey.
Yeah, but let me see here. It's not connecting, so we can't hear him right now.
Stephanie, do you have your cellular data turned on so you could use your phone outside? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
We can't hear you. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
Yes, good. We got you. It connected. It was kind of churning there for a second. Scooter, Jeffrey, Johnny, Mike. Maybe I'll try Mike, and hopefully this is Mike.
Let's just see that correct.
Kitty. Hi, kitty cat. What are you doing? How are you today? Hi, honey. Hi. How are you? Hi. You want something?
Mayor, you tell me when you want me to let everybody else in, and I'll let everybody else in. I think it's, if you want to wait till right at 8, I think we got a couple more minutes.
Give it a couple more minutes.
I got 7:56, so.
You can start letting them in 2 minutes, and then at 8 o'clock we could start.
Okay.
We just need to make sure Eddie is on, because he keeps going in and out.
I accidentally hit close and had to jump back on real quick.
No, you're good.
But I caught it. Okay.
What, can you share that link with me?
I don't know.
I mean, this is what Channel 4 has on this morning. Yeah, looks like it's told us.
Do we have ever see video right now?
You can just listen in on this.
Uh-oh,
We just
Think we
lost
lo-
Eddie.
we lost Eddie. Great.
Wait. He's back.
I'm gonna try to move to a different area in my basement, I think. I don't know why it keeps losing connection.
Okay, everybody good?
Does everybody's screen need to be on? Video need to be on?
No, as long as we can identify the aldermen, we're fine. I think those that are just watching, we just need them to be on mute. If everybody's on mute who's watching, that would help because then we cut down on the interference.
Perfect, thank you.
Where's the mute?
And I think you can get to mute, I believe, at the very bottom of the screen if anybody needs. And then Mayor, if I think I got everybody in, if anybody joins as the meeting is going on, I'll admit them in, and so you might see the screen kind of flashing as you're talking.
Okay.
Because actually, you might want to give it a minute or two because I got people joining us.
That's fine.
July. That's hot. No?
Tim, just let me know.
Okay, so it's I have 8 o'clock, and again, you can begin. I'll just keep an eye on the waiting room to make sure that anybody that logs on is able to get in. So I think we're good to go.
Okay, I would like to call this Board of Aldermen emergency meeting to order at 8 a.m. for July 4th, 2023. Could we do the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
Allegiance to the
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
to the republic
for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I'm going to ask if you are on the call, on the meeting, and you're not a board member, if you could just mute your Zoom, I would appreciate it. That will help out with any background noises and stuff like that so we can hear the votes and stuff clear. Excuse me. Nathan, would you like to do a roll call, please?
Mayor Webster,
Here.
Alderman Reynolds,
Air.
Rose,
Here.
Hawker,
Here,
Bowen,
Here.
Young,
Here.
Walker,
Here.
White,
Here.
Braswell.
Here.
All
later, President.
Thank you. Before I ask for a motion to approve the agenda, I would just like to state the following. I called this meeting because yesterday we, again, tried to consider the city's budget ordinance and we were missing members. Instead of going down the same road and voting on a budget without members present, I called a meeting for 8 a.m. this morning, which is little less than the normal 24-hour notice.
Mhm.
The City Finance Ways and Means Committee has been working on the budget since May 1st. The City Finance Ways Committee unanimously passed the budget.
But Blake and them got.
If you can mute your, I would appreciate it. Going back, the City Finance Ways and Means Committee unanimously passed this budget, which is now before the Board of Aldermen, and there were no votes opposing this budget. When we tried to pass the unanimous recommended budget last week, several aldermen didn't show up for their votes or abstain, and therefore we only had 4-1 and 4-2 votes for passage. However, 4 votes isn't enough to pass a budget, and I cannot vote unless there is a tie. So I also called a third meeting yesterday. Again, we were missing aldermen and could not reach the 5 votes that was needed. So now I have called this meeting on an emergency basis so you as the elected officials can cast your votes however you want to vote, and hopefully we can move on. I consider this an emergency meeting under section 127.040B under our city code because of the following reason. The approved budget was due on June 30th, 2023, and it is now July 4th, 2023. The city is prohibited in spending taxpayers' dollars without an approved budget. Because of this, essential city functions such as employees' salaries, weekly sanitation, construction projects, and parks are now threatened. Payroll is completed on Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. This must be completed today. By way of a motion, I ask unanimously consider the approved agenda that is there before you today. Do I have a motion?
Point of information.
Excuse me,
Point of information.
Elijah?
I will be calling for a motion to amend the budget to include a raise for employees so that we can get this matter closed today. The mayor already stated on the news that she would amend the budget. I will simply be holding her to that today. According to Robert's Rules of Order, this occurs during the discussion period of the motion to pass the budget. I am requesting that the discussion period be made very clear and be moved through slowly as we are on Zoom so that I'll have an opportunity to make this motion.
Nathan? Tim?
I think that, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I gotta let in some people, but I think the agenda is set and the matters that are before the board are on the agenda. If somebody wants to make a motion to amend the agenda that's before the board to include discussion on an amended bill, he can certainly make that motion. As far as discussion is concerned, that discussion will certainly take place while the bill that's in front of this board is in front of it. So when bill number 2023, I believe it's 10, Nathan can correct me, is called, there's certainly opportunity for discussion when that bill is called.
Yeah, I'm just asking that the discussion period be made clear and that we go through it really slow so that, since we're on Zoom, so that people have a time to respond and so that we have time to actually bring up the motion.
There's going to be opportunity for discussion like any motion. There'll be, the mayor will call for any questions or comments during these bills that are before you on the agenda. As far as putting forth an amended agenda, that's not on the agenda for today. So somebody would have to make a motion to amend the agenda to put an amended budget before this board. So,
and I will.
You can certainly make the motion, but
it
would have to be, the agenda would have to be altered for that. But
well, I'll do it during the discussion period. And I have one more point of information, which is that a vote on the budget cannot be passed with only 4 votes. It has to be either an exact tie and the mayor can break it, or have 5 or more votes from the aldermen. This is city code, and the mayor falsely called the budget with only 4 votes at the last meeting as